He thinks he Kenny Beats, bro.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? I just chill it. Real West Side. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep playing. Think about running from air. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Why thank you. We do this alive. Hi hater. Bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either. Look though. It's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block little snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, fucking nose. First that ever wrote, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus, any social, I'm posted. I'm like, right, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shit. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about your feelings, come high, I'm the ceiling, come, I want you to get come slide.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Blues to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Mike Flanagan. What do you have on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
All right, ready to go here and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Barry Larkin. There's a strike at the knees, and that's how this game. Get started. And a foul ball. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Pete Rose.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Pete Rose stands in now and watches strike one. Rose launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, center fielder Eric Davis.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Eric Davis. He's a guy who does it all. That one outside, and that's ball one. And another ball. Move to first. Rose dives back in safely. Called strike right there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 2-2. That's inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And now, Tony Perez. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Right side, hard hit. Henderson over the first in time. And that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the hill, the big righty, Hunter Green.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And he gets by it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Number 0 in the box now. No balls and a strike. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Jones stands at second with no outs. Into left center for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Eddie Murray. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. Guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And he deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay on the top.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Frank Robinson in the box now, takes strike one. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some brawn and finished.
In the air, right field, Sanders drifts towards it. He's got it, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 7.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Brady Anderson in the box now, takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
In the air, left side. He's under it, and that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, and now it's going to be Johnny Bench.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Flanagan back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Late swing, fouled off. In the air to left center. In position. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6, left fielder, number
Next for
28.
Cincinnati, Vida Hinson. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Pitch misses, 1-0. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Missing inside. The countdown 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's off the mark, and the count is filled up. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
In now for the Reds, Reggie Sanders. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And a base hit into right. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 8th, second baseman, number 4.
Now, Brandon Phillips. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Outside corner, there's a strike. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch misses. And that one upstairs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for the Orioles, Adam Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Thank you, base.
Now the number 2 hitter. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great pitch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And he swings over the top there. De La Cruz, 23 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now that is designated hitting. Very lucky.
Singy, he must feel like he ran a marathon to get to that ball as we take another look with StatCast.
Yeah, break out the hydrogen and oxygen machine, Boo. Throw that cannula on his nose, man. He had to go almost 130 feet for the out. Man, this highlight's going to make the rounds for sure. And hopefully the club's social media team has a good caption ready for it because it's always fun when they do.
Center field. Settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Pete Rose, the next to hit for the Reds.
19.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Where'd that last pitch miss?
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, left side. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next,
So next to hit for Baltimore, Eddie Murray doubled his first time up.
Eddie Murray.
And that one fouled off. And a strike on the outside edge. High fly ball out towards left center. Davis hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, bases empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Two outs, runner at first. And here is Gunnar Henderson. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-1. Next offering is outside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That is the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Eric Davis.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Chopper right side. Henderson slings to first, and Davis is retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Tony Perez, the next to hit. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, number 24.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside corner, got him looking. And into the box for Baltimore, Brady Anderson. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one lifted to left, sizes this one up, and there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman. Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball. Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. Here comes Robinson. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Orioles 2. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Flanagan back to work. This to third. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Brooks Robinson, the best we've ever seen. 16 gold gloves, and man, oh man, watching him play defense is something special.
And now the right fielder, Reggie Sanders. First pitch swinging. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line and a base hit into right.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Brandon Phillips Hit pretty well in the air out to center. On the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Flying to center his first time. That misses, and that is ball 1. Sanders off of first with 2 away. Now snap throw to first, and he's back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Orioles 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning. Leading off for the Adam Jones.
Left fielder, number 10.
And first offering is fouled off. That one hit to right. Sanders moving under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. And here's the first baseman. That one missed.
No strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Murray in the box again. Takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
1 ball.
Now 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one smoked out to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ripken in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Outside low. 1-1. There's the strike at the knees. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Top 6 and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Misses off the inside. 2-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one.
Now
Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Barry
Larkin will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Throw to first. De La Cruz back in on a dive. Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. De La Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one's carrying. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
First and second, no outs. Rose digs in now. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Tap foul at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Henderson makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Eric Davis,
Now
the next to hit for the Reds.
fielder, Eric Davis.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In the dirt.
0-1.
That's too low. Ball one. Nice curveball for a strike.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Two balls, two strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Perez at the plate with two away, swings through that one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that's outside. 2 on, 2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. That ends the frame. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one drilled left field, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Frank Robinson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
24.
And that one fouled off. Green winds and deals. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The other way, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And they lead by 4.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anderson getting ready to hit. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hunter Green done for the night, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Danny Graves comes on now. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 5-0. And at first, here's the third base. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Taking safe. Bench's throw too late. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. It's now a 6-run lead. Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 8-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Jones stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Number 0.
And now the first baseman just missed. Graves, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball. And it remains 2-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
That's towards center. Davis under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they tack on 5 runs. And welcome back. Back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Vida Hinson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Finch gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Inside. Going to count 1 and 2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. To first, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Reggie Sanders, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Oh.
Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, number 4.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Mike Flanagan departs, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
On to pitch out of the pen here.
Number
and you know,
53.
bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. On the ground to third. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Still 8-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the strike. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And out to a board. So next to hit for Baltimore, Frank Robinson. And that one sliced foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So digging in, Brady Anderson. And that one is in for a strike. In the air, out towards right center. Davis trying to get there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 9-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Over to Perez. And that's the third out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. A solo shot. Third home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 9-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Back to the top of the order now, and now Barry Larkin misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Stu Miller up and throwing. Martinez also getting ready. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now a pop-up on the infield. Robinson hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Rose. A switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Up the middle, Ripken. 2 gone now.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off the first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Davis has to step out of the way for ball 1. There's the strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And delivers outside.
2-1.
Up and in, and now 3-1. Tony Perez up next for the Reds. And a foul ball. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
So a man at first. Tony Perez, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
And that one is inside, ball one. Foul ball there. Britton checks the runner, and he's out, and it got him. That ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Back here in Baltimore, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up, foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone. Adam Jones, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's the swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, over to Perez.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. And here's the first baseman.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that'll do it. We go to the 9th. Now at the plate, Tony Perez. Britton back to work. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Oh, great stop. To first. And they get the out.
Now batting, catcher Johnny Bench.
In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strike. One ball, 2 strikes.
In the
2-2.
dirt, 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. My partner, known for being a touch hack-tastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Hinson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one pulled foul. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And that one is inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now Reggie Sanders, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one finds the corner. Strike one. He swings and fouls one off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Bench over at second. Hinson at first. One gone. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back. Gone into the flag court. A shot to the opposite field. His 4th home run of the season. It's 9-4.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Stu Miller.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here is Brandon Phillips. Yeah, that's fouled off. And strike 2.
0-2.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Outside. Now 1-2. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Action in the pen down there. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. The Reds down to their final strike. Swing at a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ellie on the move. No throw. He's in there safely.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Breaking ball misses down and away. They're down to their final strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
9-4, our final score, as the Orioles win this one for Chris Singleton and our entire...
All right, little break. We'll be back.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so right, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, don't want the lights on, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as it seems got the doors off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. Though you just gotta open your eyes.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrong, don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Someone's other love. My mother was her son. I did a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I did a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. I stopped the world.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, hey, hey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ya no quiero ese amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ya no quiero ese amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigues. Pero como ya no te consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no.
Acho, bro.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso y sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio, lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza, no me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga, soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija, más el edit, fotos tienen fija, las babies en los números se fijan, los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me riman, mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, imagina lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, no imagina lo que te espera, Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle de las hamacas, Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo, yendo para acá arriba.
Here in Milwaukee, today the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Athletics and the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the speed.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, showing the slab in today's game. Teddy Herrera. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Now here is Ricky Henderson. Late on that fastball.
No ball. One strike.
Way outside, and that's ball one. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I hate to laugh, but that's a tough one. Pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action in it.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. For a
pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So up next, Jose Casado. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Just missed. Casado turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
1 ball, 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Loves it on the dive from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it from one knee like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Jimmy Fox, the next to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Yount. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The A's strike first. It's an early 1-0 lead.
Stronger, baby, now we don't cry aloud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know.
Up now for Milwaukee, Robin Yount. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one is lifted in the air. Henderson should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Don Money.
The second baseman.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On a line out towards center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul.
And now the veteran third baseman, Paul Molitor. Just missed. And that one missing low. Next pitch is outside. Prince Fielder waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
There's the strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So next, it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Molitor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Got him. That's the inning. Brewers strand 1, and it remains 1-0. Second inning set to go. Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Giambi matched a homer in his last game. Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Number 65 in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 out, bases empty. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. Inside, just missed.
He's great hitting the ball.